All right, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another scene for Nightfall in Amsterdam, a scene for the Werewolf venue, which I believe we are setting on the sept of the Riddling Waters, wherein, at least in the very recent past, there were moments, beautiful moments lost to history, wherein there was a Ragabash clinging to the back of an Arun shirt and just going, please, just clinging and dragging.
The Arun keeps walking, as you're walking, he's walking, so you're clinging onto the back of his fur, and you're kind of skidding along on the ground.
She is
Turn and just turn and go, no. I've told you once. I will not tell you again.
But I want to be tall.
Well, then grow.
I can't make that happen, but I could climb you like a tree.
I am not a tree.
Please.
No.
Why are you like this? Still clinging, dragging. You're like the fun police.
Eventually, he would just pause and take that big, girl, remove yourself from my leg.
I'm not on your leg, I'm on your jacket. Dangling.
Remove yourself from my jacket. Go on.
The intense pout. So intense.
Then you just stare at her and then start walking over to where fucking Runa is and be like, girl! Screaming across the fucking
the Ragabash eventually just drops off the back of his jacket, though she does not, as one might assume, act like a fucking adult and start walking under her own power. No, she just lets go and flops down on the ground and makes the most dramatic, flopped.
Upon hearing girl being shouted, the shot that Runa was in the process of winding up for and throwing with her throwing axes goes wide as she jumps, hearing Eric's booming voice shouting for her. Eric! Ha ha ha. Hi.
You have missed.
Yes, badly. I think I'm going to have to go find it.
Oh, hey, an axe. Still laying on the ground, now poking an axe, plunked into the dirt.
Runa will...
Ignore Grace, she's being difficult.
Well, is she being difficult or is she being a ragabash?
That is being difficult.
Runa will nod her head, kind of sagely, yes, I can see how that would be being difficult for some of us.
There is, out of nowhere, just the dramatic bleh! No provocation at all.
She will retrieve the axe from Grace.
Oh, hey, Runa.
Did you need something?
I wish to talk to you.
Oh, what about?
Well, unfur the jacket off, big powerful shoulders and all that. He leans up against one of the training posts, looks all relaxed and, much like a fucking Siberian husky, just seems to glare at you with that big, the big kind of stern dog stare. Well, it has come to me that myself, Grace, another one of us, and you are to... Well, I wish... He kind of thinks and rubs his big beard. If we are to survive, each of us must come together and form a pack. And I have received visions of, the totem that we must all fall under, and I was wondering if you have received the same.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
Oh, well, good. This will make my job a lot easier then.
In the background, Grace is scrabbling up, dusting off her chest, and be like, "Oh shit, important stuff." Fucking scrambles over.
I am not as well versed as our boisterous Fianna here on their tribal totems and customs, but I know a predator when I see one. And if we are to succeed, we must. I think it is the right path to choose under its guidance.
Yes.
I agree, though perhaps for different reasons.
It is a hunter, I am not. I am a warrior, and I am a Fenrir. But I do not need to be required to be a hunter for this.
But you are a hunter. We're Garou. Part of our job is to hunt the worm and kill it, even where it sleeps.
That is true, and that is part of the laws. But as I said, I am a rune. I am a Fenrir. And I hunt, yes, but I face it. And that is not what this totem requires of me to be a hunter, like you, like Grace, like our other potential companion. I am to be your alpha. And when he says that, his chest up, it's that big, powerful posture. He's not trying to like boast like he's being like proud, like cocky. It's this inborn like, yeah, I'm fucking bigger than you. All of you.
Runo will smirk a little bit. I know. The spirit told me as such. It said I had been taken under tutelage of the one who would be our huntsmaster.
Grace does reach up, patting the giant fucking shoulder, because, God, she has to reach really high for that. Shortness. Nah. But yeah, still pat. It's alright. Doesn't have to be on her. Huntsman's good enough for me.
But in order to achieve this, we will have to make sure you pass your rite of passage.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
I've said before I have no intention of failing.
No, but now the burden is on you even more now. For not just to join my pack, but now to represent something. For it's not enough to be part of a tribe. We are stronger when we are together.
Runo will nod. I've heard stories from my brothers.
Stories are very different to reality, Runa.
Stories about their packs. They live together, eat together, sleep together, train together.
And we'll die together eventually.
If that is what a Gaia wills, yes.
Gaia asks us to, especially us, Fenrir, for that sacrifice. We all will make it one day. In the end, all you will have is the dignity of that choice when it comes.
Grace plucks a thingy out of her pocket. I mean, again, Eric has a pretty fucking good idea. Though it's hard to see, it's something made out of wood. As she, begins fiddling with it in her fingers, rolling it over, rubbing the pad of her thumb across it over and over and over. She rolls it in her fingers. leaning over, grinning for Runa's sake. I'd rather pull you out of it by the skin of your teeth.
As would I, but if I have a say in how I die, I would rather die with people that are important, who mean something to me, than alone in the dark.
Well, who wouldn't?
But you are far from that road yet. Ruffles her hair.
I'm only just beginning it. But I do intend to follow the huntsman when that time comes.
Good. I am. Does the awkward, like, glad of that. As if, no, I'm totally not happy you picked my pack. I am a big, strong Fenrir rune. Ugh.
Grace will totally slide a hand up the second Eric, pulls his off her head to continue the hair ruffle. Perfect follow-up. Smirking a bit, flicking up some of her hair into her face. Finally pulling her hand down.
Then, we will have to find a place for you to stay.
What do you mean?
Well, we are pack and you are ours. Mine, as your future alpha. Says with a nod, like, yep. It would be irresponsible of me not to provide for you.
A pause and a blink. Do you even have another room in there?
I will make room. I will sleep on the couch. You two can have the bed.
The nose kind of scrunches. Oh, now don't be stubborn.
I am not stubborn. You are stubborn.
I can sleep. I barely sleep at all. I don't need a whole bedroom. I just need a couple drawers.
Stairs. Gives that big fucking, like, I will sleep on the couch.
Half the time I sleep leaned up against you anyways.
I will sleep on the couch.
Look, I've just been sleeping on my sleeping bag, so...
The hands hit the hips.
Derek looks more intimidated by the hand on the hips gesture than fucking Maury.
The hands hit the fucking hips. You are not sleeping on the fucking couch when you need a full fucking night's sleep. That's just stupid. No, you're gonna sleep in a bed.
I'll tell you what.
I sleep leaned up against one of y'all anyways.
Why don't we draw straws for it? That's fair. That's
Probably
something everybody can be happy with.
Slides out a hand, slides it across her shoulders, pulls Runa in. I ain't joking, I only sleep maybe an hour a day. Half the time it's leaning up against him. Kind of like jerks her head over. Though I suppose I could make an exception and sleep leaning up against you. But I don't need a bed. Not really. And if I really want to, I'll just come flop across you and you'll like it. Gives her a pat on the shoulder, grinning.
Runa will smile and laugh. That's fine. I don't mind.
See, there you go. Points. You don't need to give up your bed.
Eric stares at the tiny women giving him sass.
Like point.
So tiny and aggressive, and his mind is just staring.
Vibrates in Fiona. Points. If only she had a wooden spoon right now. Hilariously, she's pointing with the little wooden shamrock he made her. Because it's in her hand, and she doesn't want to put it back in her pocket, so pointing with that.
Well, I have to speak to your den father about this.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, they don't do anything else right. Why would they do this right?
Glares. You know what? He's the den father. He should be doing this properly.
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but...
And he probably won't give a shit.
He should. She's his responsibility.
Oh, he should. He should also teach them how to introduce themselves. We don't do that either. Grinning.
We have talked about this. Cup has introduced herself properly.
Of course she has. Top of the class. Gives Runa another pat. Pat has maybe ever so slightly totally slid behind the cub. Pat pats her on the shoulder.
Runa has
Grinning.
this beam on her face, like, yes, I introduced myself properly because I have learned etiquette.
Ha ha!
I was not referring to Runa. I am not questioning Runa's ability. And you were not referring to Runa either.
Well, that's why she's top of the class. I didn't have to.
Hmm.
Eh?
Just gives you the fucking, that it is essentially like a dog going. He turns to look away.
There's the time she like leans over, like tucks her lips right next to her ear, and she goes, "That means I win."
Look, Eric, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I appreciate you keeping me from falling in the river. I appreciate you taking an interest in my passing my challenge and showing me that I am not as ready as I thought I was. But maybe you're right. Maybe this is something you should talk to the Den Father about, and it couldn't hurt to approach him and ask.
I will approach him, and I will give him my opinion.
All right, though, I'm taking bets on whether or not he gives a shit.
If he does not give a shit, then
And he's a
takes
piece
it
of shit.
long. Thank you for finishing for me. Glares.
Grinning.
But like I was saying, then I will do what is necessary to make sure the cubs are responsibly trained.
I mean, that's how it works, isn't it?
Yes, and I will expect you, glares at Grace,
Ooh.
to challenge him on it, for that is your role.
There's like a thoughtful pause, a blink or two, and then just kind of that shrug, like, "You right." Yeah, fair enough. Oh, it's gonna be delicious.
You will be respectful when doing it.
That is not how any of that works.
Yes, it is. There is a difference between respectfully challenging and being rude.
There's also a difference between respectfully challenging over a position and calling someone the fuck out for doing shit wrong. The latter one is my job. I don't want to be a den parent.
But you will not bring disrespect to us.
No, of course not. Just to him.
Good.
Be doing the opposite of bringing disrespect if I'm just doing my job.
Look, Grace.
Finger gun.
Grace is fun. She doesn't take things too seriously in general, but I don't think she's going to go up to the Den Father and say, "Hey, asshole, you're an asshole." That seems counterproductive.
Oh, it is. That's not how you do it. Never listen to a word you say you start like that. No one else will either. I've learned that is not a strong start. I may have learned this by trial and error.
And Aruna will point, see? There's a reason she's a Cleith.
Yeah, there you go. See, you get me. Like, gives her shoulders the little hug shuffle, like, you get me, buddy.
And what is your opinion of the Shadow Lord that we will have to take the Theurge? Have you met her yet?
I haven't.
She is capable, but I have my suspicions of Shadow Lords.
Oh, she's right, cutthroat.
I mean, I think we all do. But, well, just because they're a Shadow Lord doesn't mean we should treat them like that's all they'll ever be. You know, we should get to know her, give her a chance.
Oh,
If she
hold on, I need to
proves,
think.
if she proves to be, if she proves to adhere to our tribe's beliefs about Shadow Lords, then we can deal with it as a pack.
You
Oh,
make a valid point.
oh, she said it.
Valid point. He doesn't look like he doesn't look grumpy that he's conceding it. He looks deep in thought. There's definite mistrust on his face about Shadow Lords. You can just see it.
The spirit approached all of us for a reason.
I understand that.
Of course he did. I'm a fucking gem. Pat pats her on the shoulder again, still grinning broadly, still totally behind the cub. It's funnier this way.
And, well, I think
Do ya?
I think maybe we should trust the spirit's wisdom on this.
Oh,
I
there you go.
trust Spirit's wisdom, but I do not trust people who may be able to take it for themselves and what way they choose to take it.
There's
That.
a slow glance.
I do not trust. For the spirit may be wise, but the person who follows the advice may not be wise in themselves in following it.
Grace nods.
Grace does nod.
Damn it!
Every
I did
time.
it again.
Every time.
I love it. It's always that phrase.
Always. Runa nods. And, she looks at Eric and says, "Well, what are your reasons for following the spirit then?"
He stops and thinks. It has offered me what I need and what I desire. It reminded me that while certain things will require honor and duty, I will need to make sacrifices in order to achieve them. And through this, I will gain not only a pack and a brotherhood, but justice for the things that were taken, and a legacy that will be remembered when I pass into Grandfather Wolf's hallowed halls.
I chose to follow the spirit because I know what I must be as a hunter. Hunter of truth, hunter of justice. That's not prey you can slay, but it's still prey I must hunt. And I know I'm intemperate. And I know another thing I must hunt is wisdom, so that when I do find the truth, justice is fair.
Yes. but it is amusing to watch you.
Like I said, top of the fucking class.
Even if you are small and very angry.
The spirit also said one of the first signs of wisdom is doubt, and to question and confirm.
Ooh. And Grace brings up the one finger to her lips, like, you don't say.
Are you saying I'm wise? Finally gets the smile out of Eric, like, oh.
I think you have more wisdom than I do, but I don't think you have necessarily all of the wisdom.
Oh no, I do not. I'm in a ruin. I know that. Just very matter of factly. I am not wise. I never claim to be. But I'm glad you think it. Pats her on the head. The doof, doof.
Runa smiles. I wouldn't have chosen to follow you if I didn't think. Wouldn't have chosen to follow you if I didn't think you had my best interest at heart.
Oh, look at the trust.
I'm glad that you glares at her.
Doesn't even care.
You could have let me fall in the river just to
Like-
see how I'd cope under pressure. Especially if you're sure enough in your ability to get ahead of me before the river could carry me too far away and pull me out.
You
But
are
you
not
didn't.
ready for that. First, you must believe before you are put to trial. First, you must have faith before you can doubt it. And first, you must have a thing to lose before you can sacrifice it. If it comes to that. Gaia gives, Fenrir takes. We must walk with it, always.
It's a difficult belief to accept.
It is.
I am trying.
I know you are. I am not going to beat you down for trying. Only if you give up.
I'm not giving up.
Well, then you will receive no beatdown then.
Besides, look at it this way. Why would he ask you to give up something you can't afford to lose? You can't serve him well like that.
Exactly. The Ragabash has it once again.
Like, flicks up the finger like, ding! Straight.
I was hoping she would realize that herself. This the most driest, like, why you gotta fucking ruin my shit stare.
She proceeds to echo it with the slow little scowl on the pouty lip, like, frowny face.
Oh, I know. I don't
Not yet.
think I don't think you would have taken an interest in me if you didn't think I could be useful to you.
Useful to me.
Oh, you done it now?
I will not use you like a common tool to discard you away if you fail.
Mm,
That's not what being.
That's
no,
not what
I will not.
meant.
Or I will not use you in order to build you up to be a judge of great renown and then watch as you fade away in the sunlight. I chose you because you were like me once. I received a hand to pull me up. It's only fair I do the same.
Marina will smile. See, I feel like I don't think you'll use me as a tool or to gain prestige for yourself. I think you're building me up because you see something in me, or you saw something in me that made you think that I was someone who would have your back.
Maybe I just like tiny women. Smirking at her playfully.
Maybe.
I put up with Grace. Just looks over at Grace.
The sincere look you get. He really does seem to like tiny women. There's nothing for it.
Hey, for all I know, you've amassed a harem of tiny women kinfolk for yourself.
No, Olga is muscular and aggressive. And Thread is a male. Just nods. But I do like the redheads.
That checks out.
Gazes off
Wait a
into the
minute.
distance.
She's like, that all checks out. I've seen him, but wait a minute. Squids.
But I don't
What?
think.
Squids.
Marina will look at Grace.
Hold on, I think I have a better one for this. Oh, yes. Slow point. Wait. Nope. Better yet than the point. The slow hands rise to the hips. Is that why you keep asking about how much family I've got?
No, I prefer a Fenrir woman.
Well, good. Tosses her head dramatically.
Runa can't
I
help
know.
but laugh.
Besides, you will be out and aggressive and would yell at me repeatedly.
You're darn right we would.
Not that I would mind that, but they would.
Hey.
Repeatedly.
They would. I'd make absolutely sure they would. Pointing.
Why would you do that? I would be nothing but polite to your family.
There's a pause. Very thoughtful pause. I don't know. Maybe it's karma. I'm sure you deserve it for something.
Well, then I will have my family be rude to you then.
Ah.
Maybe it's karma.
There's another pause. Very thoughtful. The eyes slowly roll skywards. Yeah, I probably deserve it for something.
Yes, you do. For being mean.
Not mean. Fucking delightful.
Yeah. I don't think you'd invest so much time in either of us if you didn't see something valuable in there.
Just looks off in the distance like, maybe. You're never gonna fucking find out. Stare off into the distance.
I don't mean necessarily valuable to you personally, but you don't seem the sort to take up a pointless endeavor just to take it up. Or because it's your duty.
You will see.
Stand by my point. I'm fucking delightful.
I'm sure I will see.
Sage nod.
You will. Either that or Grace will point it out to you repeatedly. Until you do.
Or that. That's also equally likely.
You've already shown me quite a bit about what kind of man you are and what kind of leader you are.
Oh?
Well, good. Firm nod. Then you have no excuse for failing.
Oh, I'm not going to fail. I'll train. I'll study. I'll learn everything I can.
Good. And you
And
will
when I'm
shout
ready,
and yell.
and I pass my challenge, you will hear my victory howl.
Good. I will be waiting.
She'll give a firm nod to punctuate the sentence.
Now go train.
She'll take the axe, get a feel for its heft in her hand again, because it's been a bit since she's thrown one. And take an aim and throw it at the target.
Runa's like fecking her axes at the target points to lean over to Grace. And what do you think?
About what?
Well, all of this.
Well, I think the huntsman wouldn't have told us to do it if it was a bad idea.
I am not asking the huntsman. I'm asking you.
Oh. Pulls herself up a little bit like, oh my. Well, I like her good enough, though I didn't think it'd come a calling. She was still a cub. But she kind of shrugs. I can't say he's got bad taste. And that other one, I think she liked you.
Mm.
And she was proper cutthroat, not just saying for the sake of saying.
I understand.
And you're already stuck with me, so
I know.
pop him finally a bit of a grin. It ain't a bad
I'm
choice.
not saying it is a bad thing. I'm merely asking your opinion. You are the Ragabash. You would tell it to me. The most honest way compared to a father dog.
Oh, let me give you honest for a second. She leans over and snags a hold of his arm and like pulls herself in. She's not budging him at all. So pulls herself in, like hugging the arm. Do you have any idea how fucking amazing it is that the huntsman came to us? Call me
Yes.
a hunter. I love it.
I am glad you are honored among the totem of your people.
I am. I don't know what to do with myself. Anyone back home knew they'd turn green?
Well, good. That is good.
There's finally just that giddy smile works its way out of her because, yeah, let's face it, the fangirl levels have been suppressed by her need to be a sassy bitch. But in this beautiful, honest moment, she's fucking like vibrating in Fiona, man. She's hype.
Eric
The
doesn't say
most
anything, just stares
giddy
off.
little smile.
Seems
Ooh,
no.
good shot!
Thanks. That first one went about as wide as the one you walked up on me did.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Eric's just staring off. He seems oddly quiet about it.
Blink. Slowly leans over, adopts the same head posture to try to decide what he is staring through. Because he's not staring at it, she knows better. But hey, why not?
Nope, staring off into the distance. You're not quite fucking sure.
Yeah, she does that straight up troll shit of like kind of getting in position and tilting her head around a little, like maybe nope. Nah, fuck it. He's just being majestic. Finally plops down off her tiptoes. Whew. debates waving a hand in front of his face, decides she'll get a smack for it. It's probably not worth it to just outright make him angry. That's not fun. That's just obnoxious. Ooh! Ooh, that was unlucky.
And Runa has to go fetch an axe again.
At least it wasn't a botch.
At least it wasn't a botch. Yes.
I thought for a second it was. I was scared. I was about to duck.
No, there was one success.
Yep, it just got canceled. So yeah, it just kind of go like, oh, there it goes. Oh, there it goes. And it's gone.
Completely missed a target, embedded in a tree somewhere.
Finally, like, as she's scampering off to get it, looks back and up at Eric, kind of squinting. Is he still staring?
Yep.
Hey, you alright?
I blinked.
You were staring majestically into the horizon.
Yes.
You alright?
I'm fine. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, good.
Mm.
You better be. Reaches out and just very, very gingerly, barely making contact. It's like dink on the end of his nose. Not even a proper boop. Didn't get that extra pressure on it. Just like dink.
Temporarily resets like blah.
Ooh. Files that away for later.
A Fianna totem picked me. Not a Fenrir one.
There's a slight tilt of the head.
I know it is honored among my people, just as it is yours. But it is the totem of your people.
Maybe, though it says something that he didn't pick you for being a hunter so much as a huntsmaster.
I know. I'm not dismissing it. This is not me dismissing it. Whereas you are excited about receiving the blessing of a huntsman, and as I am honored to receive it, perhaps a part of me, the innocent part of me, wished that a brood of Great Father Wolf would bless me.
I'm sure they'll bless you plenty, but let's face it, I've never even heard of a totem coming to a pack on its own.
I'm allowed to be excited about something. He just turns and folds his arms like, roar.
Slow lean around him as he does the turn. That fucking classic cartoon style, like, whoop. Of course you are.
Well, there you go then. I was excited. I'm not disappointed.
Oh no, of course you are. Gives his shoulder a bit of a rub. Nah.
Besides, I will have to just, cracks his neck to the side. Make sure that our pack is cemented. And they understand where our position is.
No?
Of course. There will be other packs. And they will look to test our weight.
Oof. Be a hell of a choice to make.
I hope they do.
It finally quirks the side grin. Kinda hope they do too.
Good. Very good.
Finally glances back over her shoulder to see how Runa's doing. Which is pretty consistent.
Yeah,
It's not always excellent, but it is solid success.
She pretty consistently gets about 3 in a row. She'll stop. Put the axe, put the axe away properly, and just kind of stretch her arms and legs and breathe.
Oh my god, that's too perfect a moment. So she does one of these stretches, like gets a couple out of the way, finally does that last one to like splay the arms out, like, oh, stretch it out. And Grace is going to do the silly shit where she manages to like skitter a step or two, catch the hands, and start spinning her like they're dancing. And with a broad smile on, goes, "Just wait till I have to teach you how to be light on your feet."
Oh, I can be pretty light on my feet if I need be.
Well, good.
Go for a run every morning after breakfast, and another one in the evening before dinner.
On one of the spins, she like tips her head upside down to look back at her. Like, look at her. Like, it's that I'm so proud. Dramatic as fuck expression.
The next run, I'll have Grace follow you and throw things at you.
Well, it's getting less challenging now that I've done it enough. I know where the rocks and stuff that could trip me up are. So yeah, I welcome a challenge.
The head pops
You
back
hear
up.
that?
Oh,
She's challenging you, Grace.
challenge me to a foot race.
No, she's challenging you to make it difficult for her.
Oh, I can make things plenty difficult.
According to her, you can't. Nudges.
I see what you're trying to do here. No. See, you went straight
Oh no!
opposite.
I just thought you were. I thought you were the big Fianna who would let no one. Oh no! Maybe I was wrong.
Oh, maybe she won't punch me when I startle her bad enough.
Maybe,
her tongue out.
Maybe I was wrong. It is fine. It is all right to be wrong about things.
Ah, Eric.
Grace.
Just more scoff noises. How could you? Oh, my heart.
One of these days, I'll be quick enough to catch that stick when you try to break into my guard with it.
Oh, maybe.
Unlikely.
Grinning broadly still. She's still dramatically holding her heart, mind you, though the expression flits quickly to a grin.
Besides, it is fine, Grace. I understand.
Oh, you think I can't challenge a cup?
I mean, you said it yourself, not me.
I didn't say
believe
nothing.
in you, but you, no, it is fine.
Eric.
No. Sits down on one of the benches, picks up a big jug of water, takes a drink out of it.
Ooh, but I promised. Pouting.
It is fine. Do not worry, Grace. I understand.
He's incorrigible, isn't he?
Pretty sure I could challenge you on a run.
And there it is!
Still the side quirk of a grin.
You will lose.
No, I won't.
Without your trinket.
What kind of a run? Is it gonna be a race? Because I'll happily officiate.
Without your trinket, Grace.
Oh, now you're adding conditions. I see how it is.
You have added the condition enhancing your body. That is already...
Now, I'm just making proper use of something that's meant to be used.
Glares.
It would hardly be respectful to just carry it around and never make use of it and say thanks for the help.
But if... Just shakes his head.
Oh, now you're being a spoil sport.
Yes, because you wanted the satisfaction of winning.
Of course I did. Who doesn't?
But that is not winning honorably. That is winning through deception.
Well, now, if you never made the specification, it's not even really deception, is it? It's just you failing to remember what I've got on hand.
And you would have exploited it, and therefore, in a way, cheating. Whereas the honorable person would have beaten me regardless.
Tips her head around, pointing at her own nose. Ragabash.
There is a difference between ragabashing and being honorable. Plenty of honorable ragabashes.
Trickery is trickery.
Trickery is trickery, yet it is sometimes better.
Now, it would have been awful dishonorable if I'd gone and done it and hadn't told you about it beforehand. At that point, the burden's on me. But you remembered, and you know.
If you want to dance the wordplay.
Again, the twirl of a finger and finally the tap on the end of her own nose. This time she doesn't say it. The eyebrows just pop up like,
He's just staring at her like want to give a rune response so badly.
This will escalate forever.
Must not give a rune response. You know, just
Pointedly standing out of reach.
he's just staring. I am not entertaining your wordplay. I will get you later.
I'm awful entertained by my wordplay.
I will get you later.
Oh,
Just, says it and takes a drink very casually.
you already didn't let me be told. Now you're gonna get me? This is mounting up here, Eric.
It is. For you being the one that's provoking me.
I didn't provoke anything. You're the one who started trying to make fun of whether or not I could beat a cub in a foot race. Or make a foot race difficult for a cub. Now that's just sassy.
You're the one who is saying that it would be difficult. I haven't said a single thing.
I did not say a thing about having difficulty, giving a cub difficulty on a run.
Why are you fighting me on everything?
I don't know, probably force of habit.
Picks up one of the rocks and just fires it at her.
The fucking... She doesn't even fucking, dodge it gracefully. She just hits the fucking dirt. Over dramatically as fuck. Just... Oh.
Picks up another rock. Throws it at her.
Don't you fucking... fucking rolling. Do we need to start rolling?
Fuck it.
I feel like this is about where we start rolling. Give me one quick second. Oh my god.
Runa will scoot away to go sit next to Eric because she doesn't want to get caught with any stray throws.
Jesus, that was a good throw. Yeah, that's fucking 4 successes, Christ.
All right, I'm ready for tears.
I got 4 successes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I still think it's funny that this fucking fetish doesn't help me with athletics at all. Dex, athletics. Ooh. Gonna be close. I have to remember how to do this right.
It's hashtag.
Hashtag. Okay. 60, 10.
And then F and the difficulty.
F6.
I got you.
Oh, you got her. Yeah. Yeah, she goes to dive into a roll and it's kunk. She's like, oh, that's it. Fucking starts a mad scramble, snagging the fucking shillelagh. Holds it like a fucking baseball bat.
Stands up. Takes off the clothes, the shirt comes off.
She stands it up and gets in position, batter ready.
No, you wish to fight. Fucking shirt comes off, immediately. Even Runa's whoa.
Who?
I don't think she means to use it on you. I think she means to use it to smack the rocks away.
Oh.
You're a little excited there, Eric. Oh, God! Fucking... the fucking retreat is awe-inspiring. I'm gonna...
I will roll charisma. Fuck it, I'll roll charisma intimidation just to mock scare the shit out of her.
Hold on, I gotta find the... What is it? Strength athletics to activate? I think it is.
Hair's leap.
Yeah. Oh, that's a giant fly. Wait. Ooh, gotcha.
Noble heritage, that's -1 dish. Oh my shit.
Why are we trolls? Alright. Oh,
that's
not /R.
Metric butt ton of successes, Katie.
Hold on, let me first see if this thing fires off. Thank God it does.
That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of successes, Katie.
He makes it really fucking convincing, like ducks into its starling and shit.
I'll what I'll do is you pick up the fucking chili and start going. He goes, takes off the shirt, strips it off, all the big like runic tattoos on him. Goes, come on then, Grace. You know what I mean?
Starts marching at her.
Challenge me.
Yeah, there's just this very bright, startled little, oh, holy fuck, and just boink, she's gone, man. She fucking jumps.
Looks over her shoulder at Runa.
Activates that shit, ends up in a tree. Like, just
looks
clinging.
Looks over back at Runa. That was the lie.
You did a pretty good job intimidating her.
I mean, if she had swung at me, I was going to knock her into oblivion, but I wanted to see what she wrote, and she did.
Alright. 3 is 6.
Let's
see if I can pull this off.
This is what I mean when I say you've done a fair job showing me what kind of man you are.
Oh, that's a lot!
What did you do?
Pinecone dunks off the top of your head. Completely harmlessly, but from up in the tree, she's like, hey! Fucking still clinging.
I could tear that tree out from its roots.
Oh. I'm sure you could, but the tree didn't do anything to hurt you or anybody else.
Oh, no. I'm not going to tear the tree out.
Oh. That's right, I'll tattle to the Thayer just fucking hugging the trunk of the tree from too high up.
But I can shake it.
Don't you dare!
No, I can't catch her if she comes falling down off of that. I'm pretty sure I can't. She'll squish me.
I mean, I could. No, I could shake it.
All
I would have to do is just take a nice casual stroll.
Runa's like scampering ahead of him, like
Hear me out now, Eric.
She's got like one arm hooked around the trunk of the tree, both legs crooked around it, got the shillelagh in the hand of the arm hooked around the trunk, and the other hand she's reached out, got another pine cone, and is like, I'll do it, I swear to God. As if this is somehow gonna stop his advance.
She's pretty high up there, Eric. She could get hurt if she falls.
I will catch her. Watch. Takes Krynos.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yep. There's
fuck it.
There's a abrupt, fairly startled backpedaling from Runa. Like, oh shit, no.
Grace not only drops the pine cone, she drops the fucking shillelagh, so she has her hands free to like get her feet set on a branch. Like, oh no!
Yeah, don't you know this game, Grace? We used to call this Shake the Tree.
Oh, you're so full of shit. Oh, God.
It was my favorite game when we were cubs. Hold on,
She
fuck it.
Tries to
What do I roll to shake the tree, Katie?
Strength brawl, I guess? Strength something.
I'll go brawl, fuck it.
Yeah, brawl makes sense, because it's just the force of your body. It's not like you're fucking wielding the tree. Not really.
I shake the shit out of that thing.
Okay, I will take a higher difficulty and see if she can make her jump. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. You know what? How many successes did you get? Oh God, probably a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'll raise her diff by 2, just to see what the fuck happens as she tries to launch off while he's fucking grabbing and shaking this tree. Should have chosen a bigger tree. So, she somehow doesn't fucking legit eat fucking shit. But that hop is not nearly what she'd hoped it was.
Okay. I will roll my this.
You're this.
Strength athletics.
What you doing, buddy?
Nothing.
Strength athletics. What you rolling that
Mhm.
for?
I'm gonna catch her.
Wouldn't that be Dex?
Even at a higher diff. Strength. I'm gonna push off the tree.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
I catch her. I did a raised diff. I raised the diff to 8. I caught her. 2 successes in the air.
She like launches off, doesn't make as long a hop as she might have liked, but I mean, she's off the tree and not strictly falling. She's all braced to like try to superhero land this shit, and then oh god, there's a Kratos under her. Holy, the flailing, and then
So what?
She's
Bruno
gone.
watches Eric just puts his big Krynos boot onto the tree and just propels himself off it. There makes a little bit of noise as he catches Grace midair and just onto the ground.
Holy shit!
oh my god, let
Holy
me
shit!
get the appropriate expression for this fucking graceful ass catch.
That
You know?
was
Oh,
You know, melting down into homage, looking at her like, ha ha!
oh,
that was impressive.
I told you, shake the tree is my favorite game. We shake the tree, the person in it falls, and we catch them.
what happens when you don't catch him?
Well, they fall. Hence the, shaking the tree.
The stare.
But you didn't. Because I saved your life. Big smile.
Fucking stare, though. Like, oh, well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
Oh.
We shall play it again.
Well, I have an even better idea. Let's just never play it again.
Nope. It is too late. It is our favorite game now.
Oh, it's our favorite game. Oh.
We shall play it as a pack. Looks over at Runa as he stands up with Grace in his hand, like literally like
Fucking baby cradled. Like, who?
Well, you're taller now, Grace.
I am about half as tall as I was going for. But this is a good start. I've got a pretty nice view up here. It's fucking scenic. Kind of glancing around.
Transitioner, so he's holding her up by the collar, like he's caught her like a fucking fox, essentially.
Hey, now that is taking it too. Now you owe me a trip on your shoulders. Come on. This is fucking disgraceful.
Looks like she's doing the leprechaun thing from The Simpsons.
She really is. She's flailing around like, this is fucking disgraceful. What are you? Finally, like, latches onto his arm like a fucking spider monkey. Reaches up to, like, grab the wrist and pull herself up like, nyeh!
Stop that.
No!
Yes.
But dangling like that is just, it's just demeaning. I'd rather be a koala.
Hit me in the head with a pine cone. You hit me in the head with a pine cone. You knew what was coming.
You hit me with a rock.
But you were teasing me.
You were teasing me first.
Yeah, I was not teasing.
You were teasing me.
I am
a ragamuffin. I am an authority on teasing.
I never teased. He looks away.
Wasn't he teasing me, Runa?
Don't you bring the cub into this?
Oh, I'm bringing the Philodox into this. How about that?
That is cheating.
That is
discussion.
Oh, is it cheating like using manglets or cheating?
Like
you jumped
like
away like a gazelle.
Like an old married man, you were teasing her. Or like your older brother.
There's a grin.
I'm not sure which. There was definitely some teasing. It wasn't malicious. It was affectionate.
Well, of course it was. If he was being malicious, I would have gotten mad.
Well, we're not married. Gives the most confused glance.
She still latched onto his arm like a fucking spider monkey. No. But haven't you ever heard real good friends argue like an old married couple?
Well.
Happens all the time.
Well, good. I guess. looks visibly uncomfortable. Like it puts her down.
No, let me ride on your shoulders, or I'm never coming
No.
off.
Nope.
Nope, I live here now. Latches.
I will suplex you.
Now that would be fucking unkind.
Yes, and I have asked you to get down.
And I've asked you to ride on your shoulders and not to tease
I will
me.
begin counting. 10,
Frowning.
9.
Are you really going to do all that?
I have given you plenty of warning.
Well, that's just mean.
I gave you warning.
You dangled me by the back of the shirt. That's fucking mean.
You hit me in the head with a pine cone.
You threw a rock at me.
You teased me.
You teased me first.
You have been teasing me since I have been talking to Runa.
I'm always teasing. I'm a fucking ragabash. It's my job.
That is Glares, that is my job to suplex you.
Oh,
We've
God.
been here before. I've seen this tree.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
How does this episode end?
I think it ends with a mattress
Blinks.
in the back of somebody's
Promptly,
pickup.
let's go. Like topples on the ground. Let's go.
I think it ends with a mattress
think
being
it ends
stored
with
in the back of somebody's pickup truck
mattress.
indefinitely. But
She gets as far as mattress,
Wait.
and there's a long enough pause that the ragabash just falls off. Oh,
what? She asked how the episode ended. I told it her.
that was a deliberate pause. Points from the ground.
Maybe a little bit, but you got off his arm and didn't get suplexed, didn't you?
Oh, I see her.
I am still uncomfortable.
There's Rina does that thing. She just sticks the tip of her tongue out just enough so that you can see that it's her tongue and not her lip, then sucks it back in real quick like a lizard.
Oh, I'm on to you now.
So I will.
She finished the
yes.
sentence, Eric. You don't have to be weird about it.
I was not being weird.
You're
were the
being
one
weird about it. I can see
You're
you
the
being
one
weird
being
from
weird.
all the way down here.
You were the one being weird.
There's a
were the one
severe
overreacting.
altitude difference. It's a wonder I can see your head at all.
You were the one overreacting. Don't mean.
What, call you tall?
Mm,
Literally accusing you of being tall.
mm,
I don't think you can be grumpy about that. It's just a fact.
I'm grumpy about many things. He's starting to walk away.
No, what? Where are you going?
I am going home to be grumpy.
Oh, don't be grumpy, Eric.
I am always grumpy.
Oh, don't be grumpy, Eric. Finally picking herself up off the ground.
I am always grumpy. As he's walking, that grumpy dog, like walking away.
There's a thoughtful squint of a pause. She'll glance back to Runa and give the little head jerk, like, come on. And proceed to promptly follow Eric, like, arms outstretched, like, Eric, no, don't be grumpy.
Runa will follow after them because she can see how this is going to end.
Eric.
Eric, no. No.
Yeah, do you want to hear that?
Sure. Well, in that case, thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching, and we'll see you next time in Nightfall in Amsterdam, the Werewolf Venue.